going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox. Hope everybody's doing well, wherever you are on this gorgeous planet of ours. I have been having the worst day of Magic of my life. I don't know, you just have one of those days. Just worst opening hands non-stop. Consistently rubbish results. I went from like 95% Mythic down to like 85%. And I was about to just chuck my laptop right off of the balcony from frustration. But when those times come, I've learned that it's really good to just take a deep breath, go back, look at what worked, re-examine it, perhaps make a few adjustments, and just play the tried and tested. And this is the deck that got me to Mythic the season before last. And to be honest, it's still just as freaking amazing as it was that time. So, of course, I don't want to just play the exact same deck. The previous version was already on my Etherhub, so I went and did some slight adjustments, which I think make it a little bit better, a little bit more consistent. Essentially, what I did was I was running 3 copies of Magda, but Magda's weird. It's a 2/1, turn 2. By then they've got some blockers up, so you're going to be swinging into a blocker just to get a treasure token. And the only other dwarf in the deck was Radiant Scrollwielder, so I thought to myself, why was I even running that? Took out the Magda and I upped. I put in an extra Velomachus, and I put in some more Cinderclasm, some more Seize the Spoils, some more spells. And it's turned into a more sort of Lorehold spells deck that just happens to have some dragons at the top end. And it's working amazing. The key card here is Radiant Scrollwielder, which is the name of the deck. That's why I've called it Radiant Dragons, because Radiant Scrollwielder really is the glue that ties it all together. It allows your... okay, so let me read this one for you. Basically, instants and sorceries you control have lifelink. Amazing. That's why I'm running Cinderclasm. Not only that, it's also great to have a small level sweeper for mono red, for your stinky little scoot swarmers and that sort of stuff. It's great. I'm thinking of even perhaps going down 1 copy and up 1 copy of the Foretell Cinderclasm. Basically, there's a Foretell card from Kaldheim that deals 3 damage to everything if it's foretold, and it also exiles those cards instead of just dealing damage to them. But it's not instant speed, blah blah blah. Many reasons why I'm actually preferring Cinderclasm at the moment, and the mana cost ends up being the same if you don't foretell it. So I'll explain why I'm running Cinderclasm in a second. Then we've got 4 copies of Igneous Inspiration so that we can have access to a lesson board. And we're running 4 copies of Soul Sear. We all know how much I love Soul Sear. Gets rid of all the indestructible problems. Seasoned Hallow Blade, anything that gets protected by the Selfless Savior. Bye-bye, off you go. Also, you can attack Planeswalker. You can blast Planeswalkers to the face with it. And there isn't any other instant speed red spell that does 5 damage for this amount of mana. The closest thing is Demon Bolt, and that only does 4, and only after it's been foretold. So Soul Sear is like one of my favorite cards in red decks for removal, because it's great. It also handles your Lovestruck Beasts, that kind of stuff. So amazing. Then we're running 4 copies of Rip Apart because it's such a great card. More damage, another removal spell. So I mean, we're running essentially 4, 8, 12, 16 removal spells, and then there's also Lorehold Command, which can do 3 damage to any target. So 16, 17, 8, 19 sort of direct damage cards, which is amazing when you pair that with Radiant Scrollwielder. So because instants and sorceries you control have lifelink, if they have a bunch of creatures down, and maybe so do you, and you cast a Cinderclasm, I've gained like 20 life in one go with this. Deals 2 damage to everything, and you gain, you make 2 life for each of that 2 that's dealt to each creature. It's phenomenal. Um, and then of course the same can be said. One Soul Sear to the face, or, to a creature, you're gaining that 5 life. 3 damage, you're gaining 3 life. 3 damage, you're gaining 3. This command, it's even better because the third option there says that you gain 3 life. So you're dealing 3, so gaining 3 because of the Scrollwielder plus another 3. So you're gaining 6 and getting another thing out of it, which I often pick the 1 and gain indestructible and haste until end of turn for, let's say, the Radiant Scrollwielder. Play it. You'll see. It works really good. And of course, seize the spoils as a means to keep our hand stocked, as a little bit of ramp, creating tokens. You can discard these spells, and then if your Radiant Scrollwielder is in the grave, in the battlefield, then the you can cast them again. So you can discard something like a Lorehold Command that you might not have the mana to cast right away. Say you're on turn 4, the Seize the Spoils makes a token, you play the Radiant Scrollwielder, and next turn you can cast the Lorehold Command from the graveyard. Amazing value. Then we're running, as far as card draw, we've got Seize the Spoils. There's also essentially Showdown of the Skalds. This isn't really card draw because they're being exiled, but you're keeping the options open. You're creating more plays, more play lines. And of course, it's great to be putting tokens on Lorehold, Velomachus, onto our Goldspan Dragon, onto our Radiant Scrollwielder. The bigger they grow, the better they get. Oftentimes, we cast the Velomachus while the Showdown is down, swing in, you reveal a spell from the top of your deck with the Velomachus, and then cast that spell and grow it even bigger before you even, land the damage. So, essential card, I think, in this deck, because the alternative was to run something like Thrilling Possibilities or whatever, the new Lorehold colored discard 2, gain 2 life, draw 3, something like that. But I don't want to be discarding that much. I've got a deck planned with that coming up in the next couple of days. I'm still tinkering about with that is running the new Luca, the 6 mana Luca that also has the little fox on the other side. More on that tomorrow. And that's really the deck. So the entire game plan here is to just control the board. Whatever they play, destroy it, get rid of it, destroy it, get rid of it, ramp with Seize the Spoils, drop a Showdown, get a Radiant Scrollwielder down. Boom, chill. Then hopefully by then you'll have drawn some dragons and start casting your dragons and making more tokens with Goldspan, and then you can start, just storming off, as they say, by using the tokens to cast other spells, thus growing your dragons. Both of our dragons have haste. And then if you're getting into a pinch, you can gain some life back with the Radiant Scrollwielder. We've been getting some seriously good wins. Just before I hit record, I went 5-0, which is why I decided on this deck for tonight instead of the others that I was losing horribly with before. And I think I've explained it well enough. As I said, my channel isn't really geared towards complete beginners, so I don't think I need to explain too much about all of these cards. A lot of them have been seen before. I think Radiant Scrollwielder was the one that needed the most explanation because I haven't seen too many people playing it anyway. Then land base, my usual sort of setup. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go down 1 temple, down 1 campus, up 1, up 1. I think this is just the best setup in general, to be honest. Should we do that? I don't know. Let's try it both ways. Discard changes. The lesson board. Essential. With Igneous Inspiration, we have access to the sideboard. I'm running 2 copies of Academic Probation in case they've got, some flyer we want them not to be able to block with when we are swinging in with our Velomachus. Also a way to stop them casting a Doomscar or Extinction Event or a Shatter the Sky, all of your sweepers that could be problematic. It's coming, perhaps because you've just played your dragon, they've foretold something, they're playing the colors. You can sort of guess a little bit Let's play Academic Probation, stop them from getting that sweeper in the following turn, giving you the opportunity to swing in for the kill. A couple of copies of Environmental Sciences. I think we could actually go down one. And let's go lesson and play a copy of Introduction to Annihilation. I think we've got enough ramp in the form of our treasure tokens. I've really been mana screwed, and anyway, we are running one copy of Environmental Sciences, and since we're only running 4 cards with the learn ability, we're only probably ever going to be using one of each of these things, except for maybe Academic Probation, which is why I thought I'd put 2 in. So let's also go down 1 Introduction to Prophecy and go up 1 Reduced to Memory, maybe. Or do we want to be putting some counters on things, or do we just have the good old mascot exhibition for the, backup plan? I guess that's the way to go. Done. Let's jump into the games. Are you ready? I hope you cannot hear my fans too much. The summertime has kicked off and is well underway in Italy. I'm by the seaside. It is damn hot. My laptop is starting to overheat just a tiny bit. Oof, that's a little bit of a dragon heavy opener. The opponent does go first. I think we mulligan this one a little better. Let's leave the Velomachus for later in the game. We've got the Scrollwielder. We've got some life. There we go. Drew a dragon anyway. Ooh, I need to remember. Following match. Let's get rid of this Quandrix thing. For those of you who missed my stream yesterday, I did a stream all about whether Quandrix is rubbish or not, and the final outcome to that was that yes, Quandrix is an absolute steaming hot pile of crap. Oh god. Just as I removed that, what's it called, the environmental sciences, because I was like, oh yeah, we never get mana screwed. Just crikey's sake, mate. Okay, let's put a Rook apart in the graveyard. Can we please just get a land now? God, this is just insane. I've had the worst day of Magic. It's gonna start exiling my crap. I really do not want that to happen. I think what we do is this. Boom. Let's actually go grab that land. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I mean, come on, mate. Just the worst luck ever. I'm surprised you didn't have some sort of mega counter. This game's over already. Game 1, baby! True to the stream. Okay, so I think let's do this and let's do this. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. I am just gonna concede. Very nice deck, by the way, Mr. Halfa. Wow, you know, just when the stars don't align, or I don't know, Mercury retrograde, I don't even know what to freaking call it anymore. Just a solid day of horrible luck. The magic gods, the Watsy gods, the arena gods are not in my favor whatsoever today. Oh, low battery, low battery. Boop, 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 boop. Plug in my phone before we lose connection. Okay. I've played this guy before. Can't remember what. I mean, it's pretty highly. Oh, I forgot to change the pest. That's why we lost. I mean this guy. Should we use it on him? Yeah, sure. Golgari Elves. Get a Scrollwielder down next turn. They don't have much removal in this deck. Hopefully, they're just playing a bunch of creatures. This is the time for a Cinderclasm. What is a poor fellow to do? Watch, he's gonna have another one. Just ready and waiting in hand. I'm ready to bet a lot of money. Oh, he's already got enough. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6, 7. Yeah, he can do it, but he's not gonna have many attackers at that point. Whoops. Don't think he was planning on doing that. So if we double swing with 2 of these, we can also gain some life and kill the War Master. We've been game over. Ooh, that's a lot of card draw. Nice. Toski and the Elves. This deck is actually really cool. Like, it's just never quite made it into super competitive levels. I've got this exact deck. I mean, I think everybody gave it at least one try at some point. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Another Sentinel. Double block our dragons if they so choose. I think what we do is this. Get rid of those Just Bearers. Get rid of this Toski. Sorry, Toski. Please, no more blimmin' bindings and stuff. It's a double-edged sword, this guy. Let's just in case. Foreign clicks. Tyvok Hill! The man with the biggest six-pack. The most buff elf ever. Ooh! Ooh! Maybe we could get back our Ripper Pod with the Radiant Scrollwielder. That would be quite handy. Why didn't you go for the Warmaster man? That was a bit of a weird choice. I guess he's worried I'm going to destroy him, which he's probably quite right to do. Because I am going to cast this and make my dragons all 5/4s with indestructible and destroy something and gain some life. That's quite nice. It's hot. It's hot. Alright, we can do both. Should we go for the... Yeah, let's go for the Jaspera. And also... Oh, damn it. I think you're dead, buddy. Oops. Man, come on. Maybe my luck has turned. You know what? I'm one of those extremely superstitious people when it comes to Magic the Gathering. Not in anything other, not in any other areas of my life, but when it comes to Magic, certain little things, you know, really change your luck. Let's move my image a little bit further down there. Oh, by the way, going really good with our saving. Spent nothing in over a month now. My vault has appeared, sitting on 1,800 gems, 41k gold, 35 rares, 1 mythic, 400 uncommons, blah, blah, blah. Like, when the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms drops, I'm gonna be loaded. I'm gonna blow my usual €50 on one of the pre-release 50 booster packs, and then spend the rest of this on more booster packs, and by then I should have at least pretty much most of the set. And without Mystical Archive in the way, getting, like, you know, stealing, getting rid of our freaking cards, because what a crappy load of nonsense that was. Yeah, it should be a lot easier to do as well. So wait, what I want to do here, like I said, okay, so we've got the sleeves. Let's change the avatar. We're running Lorehold avatar, so we need the little elephant boy, Quintorius. And let's get the Lorehold pet going. There we go, much better. The Slug Lord. That's okay. That's okay. That's also okay. Play the Snarl next. Sluglord is running a normal sized deck. Pests again. Sacky pest things with Bastion of Remembrance. We can get rid of that. Yeah, definitely Sedgemoor Witches and that kind of thing. Luckily, Cinderclasm gets rid of Sedgemoor Witch as well. Oh, hello. We haven't seen you in a little while, have we? So do we seize the spoils away a something or another? I think that's probably the way to go. Probably Cinderclasm for now. Okay. Can Scrollwielder next turn, and then we'll be able to play that Cinderclasm again if it costs the Sedgemoor Witch, which I believe he shall be doing now. Called it! So. Please, no removal. Pretty please. But of course you'll have removal. These decks don't run a lot of it though. They tend to just try and like play as if they were playing alone, and just ignore whatever you're doing and just try to get the combo off with the Sedgemoor, Plum the Forgotten, the Bastion of Remembrance or whatever it's called. So hopefully he doesn't have any serious... Okay. That's quite silly of him. I'm sure he's holding up one village rights. No. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Yes! We got the Cinderclasm. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, that feels good. Whatever. Did you see our health go back up there? That felt so good. And I think we're in almost Velomachus territory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we can Velomachus next turn. God, that is just so lovely. Double swing. Let's hit a command. Come on. Lorehold Command. Scoopy-doop. Scoopy-doop. Oh, yeah. I told you. We just had to change those cosmetics. Makes all the difference. Oh, goodness. Nice. Nice cosmetic. Didn't have that one yet. Ooh. Rapidly approaching the end of my mastery. I got 2 more to go. 1 more. Now. Bink. Just need to quickly plug in my phone before we lose our internet connection. We are getting extremely low on battery. Whoops. External battery thingy-majiggy. Rodrigo Sultani. Why am I getting this error on my stream all the time now? I'm like my LTE plus. I think what I would really like is a 5G phone. You save up a bit of money. This is a very old phone now at this point. Yeah, but I'm getting, 125 megabyte a second. Should not be getting this error, YouTube. Why are you doing this to me? Mount it. Is it gonna be Winota? Is it gonna be Mono White? Aggro. Ooh, could even be Yorion. See, this is I like this pattern where you remove something with your removal, and then play the Scrollwielder the following turn. I should have gone for the 1 campus. I hate having these tough lands. I really don't need them now. Let's go learning. He's anyway going to sacrifice it to protect whatever. If I'd gone for the Luminarch aspect. We've got enough land. Let's go looking for some combo pieces if we need to. It's also cool that you can replay your lessons with the Scrollwielder. The Lurus variant. Okay, nice. Do we just zap him now? I think so. Scrollwielder next turn. That way we've played our tap land. Why? What is wrong with this blimmin' internet? Oh, oh no! No! Why? 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 So sick of mono white. I cannot tell you how sick I am of it. Oh, off you go. And I shall also be trying my best to get rid of maybe. Let's seize the spoils. Don't need that. Now he's gonna put the just so obnoxious. Alright, that's cool. Do we do it again and get rid of our Scrollwielder? That's the question. Yeah, we need to kill everything. Phew, back up to 27. The Scrollwielder putting in the work. Badonk! We need to get him under 27 before he gets another one of these little silly guys back into play. Let's just go straight for the face. Boom. And yeah, maybe just cycle that away and play this on. What don't we want them playing onto our guy? The spirit something. What's his name again? No, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Exiles card. Skysclave Apparition. Just in case. Whew. Oh, this is gonna feel quite nice. Oh, baby. Off you go, you little batty master. Bye bye! Yes! On a white. Off you go. 3 wins in a row, baby. Radiant Dragons. Putting in the work. Putting up the numbers. Apologies, I really need to sort out this internet. I don't understand. Full signal. Full signal with LTE. be just something wrong with OBS. I don't know. I hope it goes away. Apologies. 3 wins in a row, baby. Cannot see my guns. Could make this a tiny bit bigger. Then you won't be seeing the cards. I think the cards are definitely more important than my guns. I could have this over here. I'm still trying to figure out which is the best place for this camera. Quasi Nonchalant. That's a cool name. Black. A Falmire Knight. Okay. Okay. Death Touch Shenaniganzos. Off you go. Let's get our 4th land in case we don't draw it, so we can go Showdowning. Hopefully into a Goldspan Dragon. Yep, Death Touch for shell. Okay. Should we go a Scalding? Yeah, I wanna draw a dragon and a land. Oh, another Showdown. 2 removal spells. Oh, that's okay. We can get rid of this little Blightfang fellow. Where's your other guy? The Okay. I think we just do this. 3. Scoop-de-doo, Basil. 4 games, baby! Is this game that annoying? There we go. Finally, YouTube has given me the green light. Excellent, no issues. I wonder why it does that sometimes. Really weird. 60% win rate. We've lost 2 games in the last 10. I'm really happy with this deck. It's so fun. The sort of comeback potential with the Radiant Scrollwielder and a couple of Cinderclasms. That last game we were down to, I can't remember what, but you know, maybe low teens, 12 health, and then we ended the game on like 38. You know, in a deck that doesn't usually have much life gain. Mr. Rathmane. Definitely mulliganing that hand. And definitely getting rid of at least 1 command. Wish we'd drawn a 3rd land. Opponent also running a Lorehold little duty dead. Is just tricking us. It's actually looking like Silverquill. Could be Mardu. No. Clerics. You're a dead cleric, my dear cleric-y friend. Bye-bye. Okay, we can seize the spoils away the command so that we can have the mana for a Scrollwielder following turn. Beg your pardon. Valkyrie. Like clockwork. Forget what I just said. Do not want that thing anywhere near the battlefield. Still sees the Scrollwielder command, as I said before. Unless we draw a land, then we can just play the Scrollwielder and save this for later. 2-3. Veto. Veto. Yeah. Good on you, mate. Good on ya. Good on ya. Better not have some removal. Pretty please. This deck usually just runs a bunch of clerics that, like, they get all of their value just out of putting things on the battlefield, creatures. There's not much in the form of removal. I hope it's not like a Heartless Act in this hand here. What are you? X-ray vision. Yes! Unfortunately, we cannot get this off of the token because it's a double-faced cad. Boosh! So we're just gonna do one of these guys. Veto number 2. Don't you see that I have a Soul Sear in my graveyard? That's gonna just or this, even better. Gosh, I love this card. It's so good. It's so fun. Yeah. Okay, this guy is getting a little bit big. We need to get the Soul Sear, otherwise I am left with nothing that can get rid of it. Goes for the land. Although we can just Cinderclasm and rip apart it. Okay. Oh, even better. So if we go in with the dragon, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open. So we can still do both of those regardless. Ruby. Watch this. 1. And a lot of life gain. Oh baby. Does that just feel so good? Sure thing. Draws a forest. Abzan clerics of some kind. He's probably running that card Life Goes On or something. Gains 8 life if you've lost a creature this turn. Does not swing. Let's look for the friggin' Velomachus. Where are you, my dear fellow? Little did he know that I'd just drawn a Soul Sear. Skadoosh bags. Yeah, right, I feel sorry for the guy. Kind of. Not really. Look at our health. Where's Velomachus? There he was. The next turn. I mean, the next card. We'll probably scoop before that. Come on, let me play. I want to play. Don't scoop. The professor! The professor is in the house.
Open your books to page.
You still lose the game though. Probably
Well,
wasn't the best play.
Looks like you flunked out. I tried to
Just to really... Oh, 49 life minus 10. 5 wins in a row. Whew. Baby. Lorehold spells with dragon sprinkled on the top. This is just my cup of tea, my bread and butter. I love this kind of freaking deck so much. It's just not even funny how much fun I have playing this type of deck. Oh, baby. By the way, if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, please. It really means a lot. And of course, if you put comments in the comment section and do all that stuff down there, bell icon really boosts the video in the YouTube algorithm, and that helps me out a lot. So if you wouldn't mind, it would be very helpful. Back up to 89. I was really down. I went down to 85 today. Was like I said, worst day of Magic I'd had in yonks. Oh god, are we finally now? Once we get to like these guys that are in the 90s, it stops being jank and it starts being a bunch of Winota decks and Sultai Ultimatum decks. Yeah, I feel like this is probably gonna be Winota. Could be wrong. Maybe it's a mirror match. Lorehold Spirit. It's Winota. It's Winota for sure. Okay, so we need to draw a Soul Sear and keep it in our hand, regardless of whatever else happens. It's our only Winota protection. I'm thinking I could also put in, instead of this Campus and stuff, I guess Scry is good, but rather run I'd rather run a copy of or two of Field of Ruin, because there's a lot of people running the Faceless Haven. It's going to be Bone Crusher Giant now, or like a few doggies. It is the spirits. What a nice change. That makes me really happy. So, well, I mean, it still could be Winota, because that perks Winota as well. I was running a list with Winota that was running this, because it's not a human. This card is also so cool. Yeah, definitely Winota. He's just not getting his card. I should have probably put this on Winota instead of worrying about taking 2 damage from an Annex. Here comes Winota. Are you ready? I'm going to try remove my Scrollwielder with a... we just got the name of that card earlier, the Skyclave Apparition. It's the only problem. If it was a 5 mana, it wouldn't be playable, but there we go. I told ya! This deck is so predictable and boring. I'm so sick of seeing Winota on the deck, on the ladder as well. So I think the game here is to probably, because if we kill the Annex, it'll make a little silly Satyr, which also perks the Winota. I think the play here is to do this. And just take a bit more damage and hopefully survive. And we can play the dragon the next turn. Start doing some dragon shenanigans. Draganigans. Shenanigans. Yeah, shenanigans. It's already Shenanigans Dragons. Kenrith. Yeah, it's 1,000,000% Winota. Oh, goodness gracious me. How do we get out of this pickle? Soul Sear would really be quite handy. Would have been handy last turn though. This makes a 4/4 blocker. And we can cast this again on Winota. Okay. Okay. Let's say the Cinderclasm would be pretty nice. On top, you know, if I still have more friggin' Scrollwielder. The question here is, which is rather unfortunate. Soul Sear deals 5 damage. I wanted to cast it on Kenrith, but spell or ability, no. Oh, okay, no, the one that makes it. Oh yeah, if a source opponent control will deal damage to a permanent, prevent 1. Goose rubber. Okay, so let's probably go for something like, I don't know. It's gonna be Winota. This game is probably quite over at this point. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Woo! I can play Winota deck. Look at me! I'm so good at Magic. 0 creativity. Especially in best of 1, but there's no Winota in best of 3 because it's just so easy to counter. Best of 1, it's just as soon as you hit 90% plus, it's just Winota, Sultai, Winota, Sultai. A little bit of Rogues, a little bit of Mono Red, Winota, Sultai. You heard me complain about this over and over again. I'm sure you're all sick of it, as well as I am. So I will just stop it. I'll be like a whiny streamer. But yeah, new set could not come any sooner. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention Mono White? Yay! The scroll with there. And with the scroll. Would you look at that? I was not expecting that at all. Bye-bye. Now the question is, do we get rid of the Luminarch or do we seize the spoils so we can go straight into a Scrollwielder the following turn? Oh wow! So now you can get protection. We can't get rid of anything, so we're definitely seizing some spoils. Ooh. No, we're not. Oh, that feels cute. Oh, that feels cute. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Off you go. Rubbish card. Protection doesn't help. I don't think. No, because it's only for targeted. Oh. Really? I thought it was just for targeted. Nice. Ooh, now we do the Soul Sear trick and see if they fall through it. Let's see if he sacks the Selfless Savior. Could make my day. Okay. At 92%, a lot of people are a little bit more wise. You'll be surprised how many times they forget though. They're like, oh yay, I can save that. No, you can't. Alright, it's time to go a spoiling, because I need some freaking land. Let's keep this in case they draw more of the Skyclaves. Probably just do it on another Seize the Spoils. There's the land I needed. Should we get rid of this guy now? Nah. Should we Scrollwielder or do we Dragon? That is the question. I think we Scrollwielder and save the Dragon. Okay, just 1 point of damage from the Savior. Okay. Bye-bye. So good that mono white has very little card draw. Basically none whatsoever. Is that a Skyclave Apparition in your hand? So glad that they can't Skyclave Apparition the Goldspan Dragon. They can do it with Banishing Light though. But we have got this card exactly for that card. It is why I am running it. Giant Killer? No. Boosh. This can also get rid of a Heliod when it becomes a creature if he builds up enough devotion. Devotion. Beg your pardon. Yay! When you've got mono white top decking, it's not looking good for them. Especially when you can just get rid of these silly creatures they put. Ooh, we can do both. That's so nice. Probably get a land off of the Skalds as well. I love this card so much. There's the dragon boy. Is he gonna just scoop right now? Does he have a protection spell in hand for the Valkyrie? No, it doesn't. Oh baby. I could have done the oops, but I don't feel that rude today. Who cares, mate? Who cares? It's Velomachus time. You are well and truly screwed, my friend. Yes. Yes. Like, you know, this is a way to get a bigger card than a 5/5 on the swing, but that's my biggest instant or sorcery in the deck anyway, so we could have swung with the Scrollwielder as well, but let's just keep him there. Ooh. Now he's definitely gonna scoop. Nice. Are you a little angry badger? Nice for exhibition. Why not? Just to put the last nail in the coffin. Boom, boom. Oh goodness, that feels amazing. Just for shits and giggles, in case they have a Doom Scar, something like that. Ah, good game. Domo arigato, Angry Badger. Angry Badger-san. Okay, we're almost at the hour mark. I want to play one more game. I'm having too much fun. What a stream. What a deck. Great fun. Great fun. Jeez, my laptop CPU is sitting on 97 degrees. That is not good. Okay, last game of the stream. Fingers and toes, everybody cross your things that you need to be crossing. Wish me luck. Behemoth John. way. What let me know what you think of this camera position with OBS. Double campus. Okay, I'm definitely gonna put that change into the deck and go down to one each, or maybe put in the Field of Ruins instead. Okay, no snowlands. Getting the error again on the YouTubes. Poor, serious issues that need attention. Thank you. Love the sound of that. How did he learn? He's just running a main deck, environmental sciences. Alright. In case we draw a Snarl. I think the matchup with Mono Black is pretty good. I mean, they've got a lot of removal, usually. Oh, he's going for the Underworld Dreams, peer into the Abyss. There's the Snarl. Speak of the devil. Sometimes it's uncanny how well I call these things. Oops. Why is YouTube so annoying today? One moment, please. Try to find the best position for this phone so that I get the best signal. Might have to just put it outside entirely. It's like a 100-year-old house with very thick walls. That is the dragon. Lovely. There we go. Excellent. I mean, this is so like old school. You just, as if holding your phone up in the air makes any difference at all, but I'm telling you it does. Okay. Who cares about you? Most certainly not moi. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. So, okay, high up. There's a painting there on my wall. Nope. Again with the error. I really would love to know what's wrong. I wasn't doing this yesterday. Anyway, it's only a problem for the people watching the stream, and I am not that popular yet. There aren't that many people watching at all. But there's a lot of people watching the replays, which I'm very happy about. The numbers are steadily growing. Okay, back into a pie. How did you gain all that life back again? That's enough land now, thank you. Velomachus baby! Velomachus baby! We just don't have another freaking spell. Rather try and get your peer into the Abyss combo that you were going for. That's a pity. Bye bye, Goldspan! We are kind of rolling in the manas right now, though. I hate that this card is a thing. Okay, perfect. Use up all your mana. peer into the abyss on himself. No. Oh, mono black, baby! Doing its thing. Okay, he's definitely got it next turn. Bad news bears. Okay. Come on. Give me some options here. Yes! Thank God. Okay, first the dragon. Thank God. Thank Jah. Thank Yahweh. Thank whoever you want to thank. That was just exactly what we needed. We would have died next turn. That's a 1,000,000% appeal into the abyss that he went and fetched with the Grim Tutor. Like, guaranteed. Oops. Yeah, sure. God. Just never ending pile of removal. In it. At least we got another Skalds. We're out of dragons though. Okay, Scrollwielder. Let's try and get a Velomachus in hand. Okay. Well, let's see. Do I still have a Goldspan left? I can't remember. Oh yes, there's one Goldspan left and one more Velomachus. Double scalding. Swata. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games, 1 loss on stream. Back up to 89%. I am feeling really good about Radiant Scrollwielder. Thank you all so much for watching. How's it, Max? How's it, my China, my boot, my brew? You just missed a stream of note, my friend. But thank you anyway for jumping on. That was some next level shiz right there. We just kicked some serious butt-huskies. Oh, man. That just makes up for the entire day of bad luck I've had. Just the worst draws, the most horrific hands. Wow. Pat on the back, Lone Fox. You did a good job today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That will be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot. And of course, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all of that good stuff beneath the video. Helps a brother out with the algorithm and all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow in the next video with a fresh brew straight out of the BrewLab. This is Lone Fox signing out.